And here we are, North Korea's got a nuclear weapon. They're building missiles. Iraq's building missiles. Apparently North Korea has enough material to make biological weapons. Al-Qaeda hasn't gone away. They still want to get these things. Hezbollah, Hamas. I'm glad people are talking about this. People say, well, what do we do? Well, of course, there's a lot of people in Washington that have all the answers, and the answer is, let's just sign some more treaties. I think that's great. So the first thing Obama does is we're going to make the world safe, and we're going to negotiate with the Russians. That's his answer. It's interesting. So, like, for example, we have a nuclear non-proliferation treaty. Well, that worked really well, because both Iran and North Korea signed that, and now they have nuclear weapons. What should we be doing? And I actually think it's a lot simpler than that. And the last thing you do is you start signing treaties. The first thing you do is you stop the people that want to kill you. So first of all, we have this non-state threat, right? We have people like Al-Qaeda and other people that want to get these things. What do you do? Well, the answer is, you stop sitting around and scratching your head and saying, is it going to be a car bomb or a dirty bomb? What you do is you go out and you kill the terrorists. You get the leaders, you break up their networks, you stop their operations, you cut off their funding, you cut off your recruiting, and then you don't have to play Russian roulette trying to figure out how they're going to come at you. So that's number one. Number two is you get the bad stuff off the table. There is a marketplace out there. There was this guy, A.Q. Khan in Pakistan, who sold, Pakistani secrets to basically anybody that wanted them. And a lot of people want to go into this business, and, they want to basically trade in these technologies. Well, you got to stop that. We had a thing called the Proliferation Security Initiative that Bush started. Go out there, find out the people who are moving this stuff around, and stop it. Interestingly enough, Obama says, yeah, I'm all for that. So when North Korea had a ship that they thought, well, there might be some bad stuff on there, well, we said, well, we'll search it if they let us, and then we'll follow it, to kind of keep an eye on it. And then the irony of ironies is the ship that's following it's called the John McCain. So, I'm not sure he gets it, but, if he wants to stop this stuff, he's going to have to go out there and physically stop people from moving these things around. That's how we stopped A.Q. Khan. We just went out, we confiscated stuff, and we told the Pakistanis, look, you got to put this guy away so he can't hurt anybody.
But what do we do about North Korea and Iran?
Well, those are tough problems. But the first thing you do is you defend yourself. This government doesn't want to build missile defenses. They cut 15% from the program. Well, that's kind of stupid. I mean, if you can't figure out how to stop the guy from getting missiles and nuclear weapons, at least defend yourself. And then they don't want to buy F-22s. These are the fighters that can penetrate any air defense in the world and take anything out. But they don't want to buy them. Well, if you can't hold the enemy at risk, how are you deterring him? So you protect and defend yourself and your allies first. Okay, and then we can start to figure out how we're going to roll back North Korea and Iran, these other bad actors. So I'm glad that I can say W&D again, and people don't spit on me, and we're actually worried about these problems. But it really, really, really bothers me that the answer that this administration has is we're going to sign pieces of paper, because that worked really well, like with the non-aggression pact with Hitler. You sign papers with people you trust. You don't sign papers with people that are trying to kill you. So, thanks for having me. Thanks for thinking about this issue. It's really important that we get it out there before the American people again. But, I'm afraid what these guys in Washington try to do is everything. They're going to take a good issue, and then they're going to hijack it to do something bad, like turn our sovereignty over to the United Nations or, spend a lot of money on stuff that's really stupid and isn't going to make us safer.